Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Scott Casey Gale. I am the owner, chairman, and creator of the most revolutionary, polarizing, with passionate Western YouTube group of all time, the National Wrestling Shooters. And today, I'm going to give you my very late Impact Wrestling review, which I thought was a really good episode. I enjoyed it. Okay. The commentators for the show were Josh Matthews and Don Callis. Here we go. The first match is Rich Swann versus Matt Sydal. Sydal looks for a handshake before things get started. Then Swan isn't so sure about this, but ends up doing so. Sydal points to Swan's third eye and gets shoved away. Sydal out to the floor. Swan with a dive off the apron to take out Sydal. Swan slams his head on the apron. Sydal heads into the ring, back in the ring. Swan with a sloppy snap mare, but follows up with a kick to the head. Swan advances and finds a boot to the face. He crumbles out to the floor. Sydal with a big chop. Swan returns by with some punches and Sydal climbs under the ring. Swan possesses the move, the lock under the apron, and gets pops in the face. Sydal points his third eye as ref Whitey asks him what happened. Back in the ring, Swan phone in the corner. Sydal charges boot to the face. Sydal plants Swan to the mat. Sydal is really trying to enlighten Swan, but ends up getting popped in the face. Kick Kick in the midsection. Hurricane want a boot to the head, cover 2 count. Swan of a head spin, caught a pin, 2 count. Crowd out of sort of into this match. Swan heads up. Swan heads to the top rope, but is too slow as Sydal catches him on top. Sydal heads up and gets pushed up, standing Hurricanrana, but Swan lands on his feet. Sydal for kick to the face, sits Sydal up top. Hurricanrana attacks and counters with a powerbomb. Cover 1-2, no. Swan recovers, drops Sydal, moves up to the top really slowly. A fan shows up and ends up powerbombing Swan down to the mat. It's Ethan Page. Sydal ends up stealing the victory. Win the match, Sydal via pinfall. I thought this was a good way to start Impact. I really enjoyed this match, both from good wrestling from both Matt Sydal and Rich Swann, and it's very interesting to see Ethan Page in Impact Wrestling. I wonder what Don Callis and Scott Demoy have planned for Ethan Page. But welcome to Impact Wrestling, Ethan Page. I'm, I'm looking forward to this tag to be with him and Matt Sydal. And then Scary Cam, Dave Christ is all freaked out that Phoenix and Pentagon have magical powers from the previous attack at OVE member Sammy Callahan and Jake and the OVE member Sammy Callahan and Jake try to calm him down as Dave yells like a wacko. Callahan says in the Phoenix Pentagon home territory they're planning on calling the duo out. I like this. I like very good camera work. I always like OVE's camcorder work. They do a good job with the way they work cameras. And I like how Dave Chris is getting all freaked out, but by and saying how Phoenix and Pentagon do not have magical powers. I thought that was pretty funny. And then backstage, Eddie Edwards thinks his wife is calling him, but it's actually Moose. Moose tells Edwards to meet him someplace, and Edwards heads off. Again, good camera work between this. The camera work is just phenomenal. The backstage camera work, they make it like a movie, kind of like Lucha Underground is, because Impact Wrestling has teamed up with Lucha Underground, so they're doing a good job with the camera work backstage here. And then Scarlett Bordeaux heads to the commentary table that Don Carlos loses his mind to help up to the table. He ends up sitting her in Josh's chair. She says this is what makes Carlos a 10 and Josh a 5. Carlos spills his water. Scarlett says she's out here to do some scouting. I thought this was pretty funny. Pretty funny. How I like how Josh Matthews and Don Callis were arguing back and forth to see which one helps her up, and Don Callis ended up shoving Josh Matthews out of the way and helping up. I thought it was really funny when Scarlett gave Don Callis a 10 and Josh Matthews a 5. That was funny. Yeah, this was and shout out to the viewer that's watching, by the way. But yeah, this is a funny segment. Don Callis and Josh Matthews are amazing. Like Josh Matthews and Don Callis, they're definitely a great commentary duo. And then Eli Drake heads to the ring and gets on the mic. Drake says it's open challenge season. He's looking forward to one of the technical code goes to come out and get destroyed. Drake throwing some Spanish. This board his promo says Other luchadors can't lucha like I lucha. Out comes La Parka. He cuts a quick promo in Spanish against Drake and to get ready for a match. Eli Drake versus La Parka. Parker gets right up to Drake and gets him in the corner. Josh talking with Scarlett on comment about how Falabal got Falabal in championship title match and how close he came. Now how close he came to winning. Big chops by Parker. Scarlett seems to dig Drake on as he goes for a chair, but to take on the Parker. Drake gets dropped and Parker grabs a chair, but Drake bails out to the floor. Don flirting with Scarlett, trying to get rid of Josh on comedy. Drake ends up just walking to the back and gets counted out. Winning the Parker count out. And this is an okay match. It could have been better, but it's okay. But is this the real La Parker or is this La Parker from WCW days or is this a fake imposter La Parker? A lot of fans are saying this is not the real La Parker from WCW, but I don't know. I don't know. I think but I don't know. But anyway, it was a decent match, and the commentary was more funny than the match. Than the match I thought, but yeah, it was okay. And then backstage, Aries is hanging out in the OGZs, and the OGZs suddenly show up. Conan tries to keep the peace for a moment. OGZs take the titles and the flag. Conan tries to talk some sense into King. King ends up taking the tequila that's on the table. But King spits it on Conan. Homicide and Hernandez spill the drink on their titles and continuing taunting the group. Conan doesn't allow Ortiz and Santana to go up the OGZs as they head out. I like this. I always like the stuff they do with LAX. And the feel between LAX and OGZs has been phenomenal. I'm really looking forward to that match and Bound for Glory. And I'm really looking forward to seeing Conan return to the ring. Yeah, great, great camera work. And then backstage, Matt Sydal hypes up Ethan Page. Ethan Page tells Swan he had a chance to follow the enlightened Sydal, but he'll be the one to do it. Instead, Sydal says Page and him are a tag team. Sydal tells Swan to bring any partner he wants at Bound for Glory. I wonder who. I wonder who. Which one is going to choose as a tag team partner? This is very interesting. The alliance with Matt Sydal and Ethan Page. I'm really looking forward to seeing where Impact Wrestling goes with this. And then it's Murder Clown with Katrina versus Joey Henry with Grado. Joe Henry ends up shoving off his latest song about Murder Clown, where he played both the parts of Murder Clown and Katrina. Henry is dressed up in a clown mask as he charges the screen of Saw. Clown gets after Henry right up the bat, drops him in the middle of the ring, and puts him in a trio roll and hits the slowest drop kick in the history of no drop kicks. Clown with a kick to the face, body slam, running smash misses. Henry with a fallaway slam, Clown recovers, heads up the top rope. It's a big smash cover, 1, 2, 3, win a Murder Clown via pinfall. Post match, Clown puts Henry in the table in the ring, climbs to the back of the top, hits another smash through the table. I like this. I thought this is an okay match. This is a pretty decent match. I thought the music video was hilarious. And then random location in Mexico City, Eddie Edwards walks into a building to find Moose and Alicia Edwards, his wife. She yells, but Moose tells him to drop the weapon and have a seat on the other side of a very long table. Close-up views of both Moose and Edwards. Edwards wants Moose to let Alicia go, but Moose passes on that. Edwards tries to talk some sense into Moose about teaming up with Killer Cross and Austin Aries. He says they aren't his friends, but Moose doesn't like that. He reminds Edwards about what he was going about when he was going through some stuff with Sammy and Tommy. We was there for him, and Edwards says Moose would just beat him up and let Alicia go. Alicia ends up throwing water in Moose's face, and Edwards strikes, allowing her to get up to the other side of the room and yell Eddie over and over. Killer Cross shows up and tries to choke him out, but Edwards sticks his eyes. Alicia throws him into the candlestick where he whacks both guys and bails. Edwards and Alicia went out of the building. Edwards stops and calls Johnny Impact and let him know that Austin Aries is Coney by himself, but Impact should get him. Johnny Impact agrees and heads up. This was amazing. I thought this was really good camera work. I like this. I mean, this is kind of like a TV show, like kind of like those this had very Quentin this had very Lucha Undergroundish type of stuff to it. The Lucha Underground does this season after season, and I like it. It's kind of like watching a movie and a TV show, like a crime, an action adventure, crime drama suspense, very suspenseful type of stuff here. And then backstage, Johnny Impact is searching for the building for Aries. He doesn't have Much luck at first, asking multiple people where Aries is at. He thinks Mackenzie's interviewing Aries and interrupts what they've done. It's just some random person. Johnny Impact welcomes Mackenzie back and heads off to look for some more. And then Johnny Impact heads down to the ring. He just decides to call out Aries, who finally decides to come out. Aries out to the stage with a sling around his arm. The champ takes the mic takes the mic, crossing, gets in the ring. Aries said he suffered some injuries as a result of Johnny Impact smacking him in the head of his own title. Aries says his conclusion he has nerve damage in his arm. He twisted his ankle and has a bad back. Johnny Impact says not to worry. He wants to get Aries out at Bound for Glory. Impact, sa- Impact says he's not about finding goons to help them. Impact says the title should be about Aries versus Impact. Impact then wonders if Aries will come at Bound for Glory by himself, just like he did tonight. Aries we says Impact has his word color crossing moves won't come out during the match, but he doesn't need anyone to beat him. Aries cracks a joke about Johnny Impact having a whole lot of names. You have been putting a lot of eggs into 15 Easter baskets, and you haven't filled one of them yet. Aries Aries says he's the mastermind of pro wrestling, while Impact just is a jack of all trades and not a master of anything. Johnny Impact is getting a little heated as if he's tone. Aries says he's not. Aries says Johnny Impact looks like he's about to be champion, but he's a really good pretend to be good pro wrestler. Aries then lays out what's going to happen at the pay per view. Johnny Impact is going to have all the flesh but no substance, and Aries is going to retain the title. Aries says Moose ended up joining him at the realized he couldn't beat Aries, so that Impact should do just the same. Impact finally gets on the Mac and says he could either beat he he could either beat Aries or Aries go with the second option of working with Aries. Impact says he'd rather get stretched out than follow Aries, so Aries says if that's the case, there's only one thing to do and smacks Johnny Impact with the microphone. He tosses the sling and tries to hit Johnny Impact with the title, but he misses Impact with a kick, and then his starts champagne and Aries rolls out to the floor. Impact holds the title. Good face-to-face confrontation. Austin Aries was pure gold in this match. He was pro heel and was pure gold in this match. And Johnny Impact had some good comebacks, and the bar was pretty good as well. I like this. I thought this was really entertaining and good at best. The feud between Austin Aries and Johnny Impact has been built up perfectly, built up to perfection. I'm really looking forward to the title match at Bound for Glory. The backstage, Brian Cage says he's coming out of the ring to take out OVE at the end of the night. He's going to first go after the Chris brothers, and then we'll take out Callahan. Backstage, Desi hit Scott argue about the recent loss and how they had to go back to the line. In rolls Gama Singh, who smacks him and yells next week they're gonna face each other to find out who the weak link is. Interesting. I thought this was pretty interesting. Dressing room, Scarlett talks of Jack Evans, who from Lucha Underground, who shows her his move. She bumps into Kimmer King and finds out his outfit kinky. She then talks of Trevor Lee and Petey Williams, who tells Lee to get up. Williams gives her a pitch about why she should give them our her attention. Williams then shows us the secret to the Canadian Destroyer. Williams says to give her the move for putting his head between the legs. Lee can't believe that Williams is trying to hit on her. Williams says it's just his time. She then says maybe they should take it out to the ring, and they agree. I thought this was pretty funny. I thought this was pretty funny and enjoyable, and I always like the smoke shows of Scarlett Bordeaux. It's just very entertaining. Scary Cam, Phoenix and Pentagon talk of OVE. Phoenix can't believe OVE wants to call them out in Mexico. Pentagon says they are not in Ohio, and they will see why Phoenix and Pentagon are not the best tag team in the world. I like this. Like it's a more good. I like the Scary Cam stuff. The Scary Cam stuff that they do backstage is just amazing. Then it's Kira Hogan versus Su Young. Hulk, Kira for hot start with multiple strikes in the corner, finishes with a kick, cover two. Kira for chop, but gets whipped into the corner, kick to Young's face. Kira up on top, but gets sent down to the mat. Cover two. Young with a bunch of palm strikes, throws Kira across the ring and throws a kick at Ali. Young tosses Kira across the ring by the heel. Young bails to the floor, Kira for suicide. side dive between the bottom and the middle rope. Ali has been firing up Kiera Hogan throughout the match. Kiera tosses Young back into the ring, cover two. Kiera for DDT. Young looks for a panic switch. Works nope. Kiera hits a sit down powerbomb, 2 count. Kiera heads up the top rope with one of the undead body, undead brides. Bride's mate slows her down. Ali knocks her away, but Young smacks Ali down to the floor, and Young with a panic switch on Kiera Hogan. 1, 2, 3, winners Sue Young via pinfall. Pretty good match. I thought this was a pretty good match between Kiera Hogan and Sue Young. Then post match, more bridesmaids out, but Ali's held back for more by a bridesmaid. Young pulls out the nasty glove while Ali fights back. Sue Young finally locks in the man of a claw. Ali looks like she's gonna go into the coffin, but Kiera jumps in to save her. Sue Young tosses Hogan into the coffin as Ali yells out yells out for a friend, not another one. Sue Young is really good. She's a really good heel. She's like a female version of the Undertaker, putting out these knockouts in a coffin. I like what they're doing for character. And I like what they're doing with Ali. Then backstage, Ali is having a slight breakdown after Kill gets tossed into the coffin. Ali says she knows what she has to do. Hmm, interesting. Then there's a hype video for the knockouts match between Tessa Blanchard and Taya Valkyrie at Bound for Glory, another match which I'm looking forward to. And then OVE heads to the ring. Sammy Callahan gets on the mic, tells the crowd to shut up, reminds everyone that at Bound for Glory it will be OVE rules against Brian Cage, Phoenix, and Panican Jr. Callahan says they don't want to wait, they want to do it right now as we go to break. Then Brian Cage, Pentagon Jr., and Phoenix versus OVE, Sammy Callahan, Davey E, and Jake Chris. Both teams start swinging on each other. The right off the bat, the Chris brothers are dumped out to the floor. Cage for second rope moonsault. Phoenix of a splash. Cover two. Phoenix and Callahan get things going in the wing. Phoenix looks to dance on the rope. Dave Chris slows him down. Callahan yanks Phoenix over the top. Callahan hammers away on Phoenix. Then looks to whip his mask a bit. OVE getting OVE getting in the wing and Triple will cage up the apron to the floor. The trio look to hit out seeing Iron Phoenix, but he fights him off a group and tags in Cage. The big man lands a few clotheslines. Callahan with a kick that does nothing. Cage with a pop-up powerbomb on Callahan. Kick to Callahan, puts him on Jake's shoulders, and then suplexes both of them. Callahan then tosses the referee in front of him, and the ref calls for the bell. Winner Brian Cage, Patrick Jr., and Phoenix via DQ. Post match. Yes, and this was the main event. Then post match, Pentagon hits his lung blower on Dave Phoenix, and Phoenix flattens Dave. Jake with a spinning power slam in the corner. Cage couples kicks to the face. He hits a jumping knee on Jake. Jake with a deadlift suplex that takes out literally everyone on the floor. Callahan is back up on his feet as he swings away in Cage. Phoenix with a quick scoop block on the group. Everyone is down now. But that doesn't last long. The ball continues out on the floor between both sides. The show literally ends up people still swinging each other. Good main event. I thought this was a really good main event and a really good way to end. I like the ball between OVE and the ball between OVE and Brian Cage and the Lucha Bros is a really good main event. I like how Impact Wrestling is pushing these Lucha Underground characters. It's very good. This is a good Impact. I would rate it an 8 an A double plus, and I would rate it an 8 out of 10, an A double plus, and 5 stars and 2 thumbs up. Really good episode. Impact Wrestling just keeps getting better and better. But anyway, that is my review. Comment down below and tell me what you liked about this episode. What match you liked. What you were looking forward to at Bound for Glory. Anyway, I must all bid you adieu. Good night and goodbye and bang bang.